The central players in the court ought all be in attendance. None would be able to deny that you are the true Arisen then. There is a problem, however. Entry to such an event is limited to the chosen few. Only select members of the nobility and citizens who have contributed greatly to Vermont's continued prosperity will be granted entry. If your Majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, allow me to summarize them for you. The citizenry have called upon my soldiers to cull monsters that plague the land. I dare say, 'twould be a fine contribution were you to accomplish these tasks unaided. What say you? Might I ask for your cooperation in this matter? I thank you, Your Majesty. There are 3 locales that have seen significant trouble of late. The first is Trevo Mine, to the northwest. We've had reports of goblins swarming in great numbers. Next is Half Village, west of Burnworth. I believe soldiers have already been dispatched to cull an infestation of Saurians there. Finally, there is a call for someone to locate a group of soldiers tasked with delivering freight. There were
We have been charged with the felling of monsters. We have naught to fear if we default to the experience at our disposal.
There is much we ought to tend to if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. You will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence of Deez's misdeeds. I have attempted to do the...
I see which way the wind's blowing.
First off, I love more than a saucy rumour. Been a while since I heard a good story. Some might find in anyone's way.
Hard day. Reckon I'd spend my life here if I could.
Oh dear. What am I to do? Hail, friend. Have you a spare moment? I've an eye for people, and I'm in a bit of a quandary. Fear not. I'd be much obliged if you'd simply consider... Sound appealing? Then...
Well met, bunch of parties.
sleep on my woes, they have no.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
This ox cart's bound for the checkpoint. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
This party is fit for adventure. Our strengths complement each other well.
We ought to have no trouble on the journey ahead.
Right you are.
Yeah, more than my life.
I see which way... Goblins, boss!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
One of us has been drenched. Stumped.
Make it quick. I ain't keen.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
We ought to take a closer look.
I learned of a forgotten rift stone in this area during my time beyond the rift. I can take you to it if you like. Allow me to lead the way. I can take you to our destination by the optimum route. Over here, if you please. We're here, and none the worse for wear.
I've a knack for gathering items, and am ever on the hunt for new finds. I'll gladly try out any useful mechanisms I espy.
As the Arisen commands, so must we abide. Show some haste. Really now? What are you doing?
Do be mindful of your surroundings.
Arisen! Are you alright? A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
No harm in picking a few. Pick up every little thing you find and your pack will soon outweigh you. Well, I know it, yet I cannot seem to resist.
I expect that's a common occurrence in our line of work.
We should be able to move this boulder with our combined might.
Shall we set it rolling?
I aspire, hobgoblin!
'Tis weak, lightning strike. We are to retreat then.
Where you do not fall prey to the enemy's attack as they pass.
True enough.
The risen has been caught. Quick, douse the flames!
Very well. I shall return. I shall do as you say. My own master must hear of this tactic.
It is not what I expected.
Oi, you there! If you're fit to fight, give us a hand. All right, lend us your aid.
Where be your dead?
Scatter the goblin!
You've a strong arm. The goblins are well routed. You have my thanks. 'Twas a simple patrol mission, till we walked into their ambush. Those cursed things caught us entirely unawares. I don't know where we'd be if you hadn't come along. I pray you'll let me repay the favour, if there's a chance.
A common reward.
You've a strong arm. 'Twas a simple patrol. I don't know where we'd be if you hadn't...
Yon chest is in a place not easily accessed.
Is there no way to reach it? Danger might lurk anywhere. Wear every shadow and mind the ceiling.
Whoa! Oh, 'twas but a trick of the light.
There's something down there. Is it safe to descend?
Are you certain you're happy to have me along?
Then I shall remain by your side.
Ah! Now here's a surprise.
Our collection grows. Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
No one can defend themselves on ground.
Arisen. We're under attack.
Quickly, Arisen. You must regain your footing.
All together now. We attack as one.
Focused attack.
Understood. If we have any hope of victory, we must employ every tool and tactic at our disposal. Well then.
We've got goblins!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy weakness.
Battle is best avoided.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
that.
You're going to regret that.
You're gonna regret that.
I'm dead tired of this.
You're not worth much.
Is this some sort of joke? I'm not laughing.
Let me get that. We cannot break it from this side.
I understand.
Master, I discovered a treasure chest hereabouts during my last journey beyond the rift. Shall I guide you to it? Leave it to me. I know precisely where we're headed. Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
I say we set out at once. The sooner we arrive, the sooner we find out what we're dealing with.
This is a very steep slope, Master. One can slide down it, but not climb back up. Ought I to proceed?
We've arrived, just as planned. No dawdling. The Arisen calls.
By your leave. An impressive view. We can infer much of the lay of the land from here.
We are alone here, methinks. Perhaps we might stop a moment and find our bearings.
Right you are.
I trust we've all inspected our equipment.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
Feeling rested, I trust. By your command, Arisen. Methinks this can only be destroyed from the other side.
Plainly speaking, 'tis a bother. Now, what might that be?
We ought to take a closer look.
I've a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to enhance your equipment. I can even mark them on your map.
Goblins, Master!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
I must stand firm. Heaven will. Much obliged. For you,
I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location?
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Our master has given us an order. Surely you do not intend to disobey.
I cannot fathom your intent.
Ho! You've come to a dangerous place. Scaly beasts make this their den. We've been dispatched to cut. A small force ventured inside, though I've seen neither hide nor hair of them since. I'll not stop you if you wish to explore, but don't look for my aid if aught goes awry.
Tis hard to find my footing in this darkness.
Fine. There's a haze over my eyes. Can anyone hear me? We need help! I don't want to fall here! Oh, damn blizzard! Is this where I'm to draw my last? I'm Sonnet!
Ere I see it. We trounced our foe well and true.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves.
I am safe!
Let me get that.
There, Master! Orient! Fire is not as useless, but its strength.
What I can do for you? You're not one of ours. Have you come to save us? Forgive me. I cannot seem to walk of my own accord just now. Would you aid me in reaching the entrance?
'Tis done.
Splendid.
Be on your guard. There are innumerable corners where an enemy might conceal themselves here.
We must be ready for anything.
This cavern is most queer. Past surveys revealed no such ruins.
Just yonder. Looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
The walls are too close for comfort here. Should we encounter trouble, we would be at a disadvantage.
Let us proceed with caution. Eyes peeled, ears pricked.
Flawless execution.
Let us aim for greater precision with our next attempt. Tis rather high. It might be beyond our reach.
You went in there to save my fellow soldiers. I underestimated you, friend. I shall send word of your deeds to the captain. You've done well this day. I thank you. We'll see to the rest of this mess. You need not trouble yourself further.
I shall come at once, Arisen.
Oh, I'm saved. You have my gratitude, friend. Were it not for your aid, I'd have died.
I am in your debt, sir.
Ominous clouds covered the sky, and I to doubt my words is folly.
It was a surprise to find someone living out here, and an old man at that. I wonder what so impels him to set out to sea.
Hold, sir. I'd rethink pressing onward if I were you. The village... Forgive me. I didn't... You're the... We were hoping to reclaim our village. But it doesn't... We fled when the dragon attacked, some days past, thinking we'd return once. Easier said than done, clearly. In our absence, a bask of... What are we to do? The guards not like to send soldiers all the way out here. But mayhap they needn't at all. You are the Arisen, Please, sir, do something, anything about the Saurians.
Saurians abound, Master. Be on your guard.
Careful now.
The Arisen have been drenched. Shall we report our results?
Is the deed done, good Arisen? Oh, thank you, thank you. We shall all be able to return to our homes at last. I dare say we'll have this place. I cannot thank you enough. If you happen to pass by, do come visit us, won't you? I should like for you to see this place as 'twas afore the dragon's attack.
With this, the peril has passed. Still, perhaps we ought to visit the village again anon, just to be certain.
True enough.
Tis a remarkable treasure we found.
A fitting reward for a rigorous search.
Monsters are such modest. So long as I keep trying, I'll make it to the end.
Quickly now! Our master beckons.
I... am well aware of the particular...
you.